今天鹦鹉厨房带来的是一道充满节日风情的料理——烤乳猪。带来这道料理的是来自澳大利亚的 Rob。Rob 自小在澳洲的农场长大，和爸爸妈妈一起准备乳猪的过程是他孩童时期最美好的记忆。如今已是北京东隅酒店行政主厨的他，依然坚信和家人一起制作料理永远是最美妙的。
So today we're going to do suckling pig. Pig is quite important for me because we grew up on a pig farm, so it's a lot of the first things I learned to cook was with pig product. And we used to do this kind of dish during festival times like Christmas or a wedding or some special family occasion, maybe a special birthday like grandparents or something like that. When I was a kid in the country, everyone sort of partook in the preparation of food. When we were kids, we would maybe peel the orange and cut the rind, squeeze the juice and prep the onions and the garlic and the herbs, and we get to mix the sausage. And like my father would bone the pig and my mother would stuff it with the sausage and tie it. So even like now when we cook here in Beijing with my kids, I cook on my days off. We always cook things that the kids can be involved in. So I believe that, like it's nice to engage the whole family in the process of cooking. Okay, so we're going to cook the suckling pig. So the first step is we take the pig and we're going to bone it.
如果觉得剔骨太难，也可以让肉店处理。毕竟这种技术是澳洲农场才有的早教课程。
The rib cage out. Let's get going with this stuffing of the pig. So we take a red onion. We're going to chop this into small dice. A little bit of olive oil, a little bit of butter. Cloves of garlic. Just want to slice it. Salt and pepper. Bay leaf in there as well. 2 bay leaf. Saute some fennel seed in there with that now, so the flavor starts to roast and come out. That's the minced pork. It's always best to use the belly if you can use it. If not, you just can get normal pork mince.
多一点肥肉，口感才会更细滑。
Okay, we're going to also add some breadcrumbs to that. Lemon and orange. We're just going to grate that straight into the mince and the breadcrumbs. The Italians use orange and fennel a lot with pork. We're going to put the juice from 1 lemon and 1 orange back into this. And we're going to put that into here. So we'll just squeeze that into there. We're going to take a little bit of the brandy. We're going to mix that into here as well. We're also going to put some more salt and pepper. Take some thyme. That should be enough. Smells good. I'm going to add a bit of rosemary. Okay.
迷迭香和百里香是西餐中最为常见的2种香草调料，除了烹制肉食，也可以用于制作花草茶。迷迭香可以增强记忆力，闻起来提神醒脑，而新鲜的百里香气味淡雅迷人，被欧洲人誉为餐桌上的调情物。和其他的调味品不同的是，迷迭香和百里香需要在烹饪最开始的阶段放入，这样香气才能够充分散发，而且香气越浓，越能说明它的新鲜。
Parsley. Okay, I'll just quickly chop this rough. Now we're going to take the fennel and onion and bay leaf. We're just going to pop that in there. It's a little bit hot on the top. Now we can mix it with our hands. Just want to make sure that we get that nice and combined. So while we get ready for this, we're going to season the inside of the pig. So make sure we get a nice coating of the salt and pepper on the inside there. Put the sausage down the center. So now I'm going to tie the pig up. So I'll just start tying it up now.
这里乳猪是包裹住馅料的外皮，与香肠是同样道理，一定要绑结实才行。
Okay, just cut these vegetables, put on the tray, some white wine to sit the suckling pig on. White wine. Pig. A little bit of olive oil into salt. So we're going to put that on a low heat. Start. About 140. The oven's not too hot, about 130, 140 there. We're going to cook that on the low heat for 45 minutes. First, we're going to make our chutney with the apples and the peaches. I'm going to take half an onion. We want the chutney to be kind of a little bit chunky and textural, so it still has some body to it. We're going to pop that in there. Take the apples.
苹果最好不去皮，同样是为了酸甜酱的颗粒质感。
Just a dash of olive oil. Put the heat right down low. Garlic. Gonna have some brown sugar in here to make the caramel. Take some butter. Gonna add some butter into that. See, that's really bubbling away now. Be careful it doesn't burn on the sides. We're going to add some vinegar to stop that from getting too hot. Going to add the apple to that. Now we're going to drop that heat right down so it just stews quite slowly. Going to add the juice of the lemon. So we just add the 2 peaches to that now. Like I said before, I don't mind just kind of chunky. 1 star anise in there as well. Pop the lid on that. Give it about 10 or 15 minutes.
小火炖煮，不要让锅底糊掉。苦咖啡味道的水果可不是淡淡的爱哦。
So we'll do the red cabbage now. A whole red onion in this one. A couple of cloves of garlic again. We'll saute in a little bit of olive oil. We'll start the spices in there with the onions and garlic as well. So we've got a couple of cinnamon, bay leaves, 2 star anise, a little bit of salt. Let's cut this cabbage. Just take out the big center piece of the cabbage there. We'll add the cabbage to the onions and the spices. Saute that around. Add a little bit more salt and pepper. Gonna add the sugar to this now. Nutmeg, it's great.
肉豆蔻辛辣芳香，是一种非常常见的调味料，气味越浓郁，越说明它品质上乘，经常与其他调味料搭配使用。肉豆蔻的粉末是制作巧克力等甜品所必需的配料，更是制作卤汁和咖喱粉的重要食材。
Red wine, heat back up. Cabbage is coming along nicely. Just be careful we don't burn the bottom. Let's check on our chutney. Okay, that's bubbling away quite well there. Drop the heat. Just turn that down. Just give that a bit of a mix. It smells great in that sauce. We'll just keep the lid like that.
最后还要做一个土豆配菜。
I'm just going to grab a small pot. So these baby potatoes, we'll just bring to the boil in a little salted water. And potatoes now we'll put on and bring up to the boil. So we'll just do a little bit of garnish for the potatoes. Shredded rosemary. Pick the leaves a little bit. Okay, we'll just chop the garlic a little bit.
土豆已经熟了，稍微炒制就好。
Just cut these potatoes in half, ready for tossing with this garlic and a little bit of olive oil, butter. Add a little bit of that rosemary to the butter. Okay, there we go. You can see the color of it's a little bit brown. Garlic in there, it'll get a bit of flavor.
接下来我们需要把煮过的土豆再炒一下。
See how the pig's going? The pig up. We want to move. It's been cooking slow now for an hour and a half. So we'll just turn the heat up to about 230. We'll see how it goes because we want to start to crisp.
不要忘记及时调整烤箱温度哦。
So peach and apple chutney. Spiced cabbage. Put it in there for a minute. Nice and crispy. Nice crispy suckling pig there. Yeah, it's cooked nicely. Okay, so here's our finished product of the suckling pig, stuffed with the citrus, the orange and lemon, and the fresh herbs. We've got the red cabbage cooked in the red wine and the spices, the cinnamon and the star anise and the bay leaf. Baby potatoes that we boiled and then re-tossed with the rosemary and garlic, and the peach and apple chutney. I think it's a great dish for Christmas and a great dish for Chinese New Year, so enjoy.